All right. Good morning. So those who have joined me, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So let's check what. Let me set up my thing. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So, if you can hear me, kindly drop one in the chat box. Let me know. Kindly indicate in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, indicate it in the chat box for me to know if you can hear me. Those watching, if you can hear me, kindly indicate it. Kindly just type one in the chat box. Let me know if you can hear me. Type one in the chat box if you can hear me. Type one in the chat box if you can hear me. All right, so you can hear me. All right, I just restarted everything, so my machine is kind of. Let me reset everything again to my default chart. Let me continue. Alright, so let me set everything up again before we start the analysis. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is today what we are going to be doing is we are not going to be only analyzing gold. We will sometimes look at some of the currencies, because one thing I've noticed is for the past days that we've been doing the streaming, most of the currencies that I analyzed, especially yesterday, I don't know how many people were observing. You notice how GBPUSD really moved well. So I will help you out, especially to those who trade currencies, so that you can take advantage of them. Okay, my chat. Let me see if I'll be able to. Okay, I don't like this. This is not my chat. This is not what I'm used to. Let me set everything up again. I think this is okay. This is not my chart, though. This is not how my this thing looks like. What chart? Okay, this is different. This thing. Good. So let me check out my watch list. Okay. All right. Let's see. So first of all, let's check out what's happening around the globe. Let's check out the fundamentals for us to know what is happening around the globe before we move to the technical analysis. Yeah, so from next week, the market is going to move to the default. It's going to move to standard time. So with the standard time, what mostly happens is what the lending session, the times or the sessions are going to change a bit. The sessions are going to change a bit. All right, so let's check out the fundamentals before we start the technical analysis. Yeah, so today's date is 4th March 2026. So with 4th March 2026, so we are in the first week of the month, which is what NFP week. So we need to be very careful with our positions. As I always say, when it comes to NFP weeks, mostly the market becomes very tricky. So we need to make sure we are being careful with our positions. Okay, you have to make sure you are seeing a high probability trade setup before you execute, because mostly we see a lot of fake outs during NFP. So Friday is going to be NFP. So today is Wednesday, right? Today is 4th. So today is Wednesday. Let me check out my time. It's 6. Okay. So I need to check out my tomorrow. No, let me change my time to all right. So you need to be always, you have to make sure your Forex Factory time aligns with your desktop chart. All right, so today is 4th of March 2026. So let's check out the economic calendar. So during the lending session, we don't have any high or major impact news. So there was going to be an ADP around 1:15 p.m. So this a major or a high impact news you need to pay attention to. So let's check out the random news that mostly hits the market. So 10 hours ago, we had Trump orders USDCAD to provide insurance and guarantees for all maritime trade, especially. All right, so nothing better. It means South Korea output unexpectedly declines amid growing geopolitical risks. Hello. Yeah, morning. All right, so there was no high impact news. There was no random high impact news. So we can just move on to the technical analysis to see what's happening. All right, so let's check out the technical analysis on gold first. Let's first of all analyze the instruments I usually trade. So let's do top-down analysis. Why is the network slow? Okay, so let's check out our monthly time frame. So looking at the monthly time frame, this is how the chart is looking like at the monthly time frame. So let me move on to the weekly time frame. With the weekly time frame, I have this rejection. There was this rejection over here at the weekly time frame. So at the daily time frame, we have these various rejections to over here at the daily time frame. So there's this rejection over here. We have another rejection to over here at the daily time frame. All right, so if you watch this daily chart, you notice that price was doing more of what? Price was moving, it was making more of higher highs and higher lows, and we saw some massive bearish candle over here which closed below what? The previous higher low. So it made the trend shifted to what? A downtrend. You get it? How did the previous candle close? It closed strong bearish. So it tells you that what? It's the yesterday there was a lot of what? When before the as the market closed, we had a lot of what? Selling pressure in the market. So what can happen is what? The selling pressure can continue today. So let's reanalyze, or let's analyze how this candle is looking like. So looking at this candle, watching this candle carefully, we notice that what? This candle closed or open with no wick at the what? Bottom. So the chances that the candle or price can come back, okay, price can come back, give us the bottom wick, and if possible, this wick can fill and get to this target is very high. So I think today we are having looking at price technically, we are having what? A lot of selling pressure in the market according to how the daily chart is being presented to us. We are having a lot of selling pressure in the market. Okay, so let's move on. So with the daily time frame, I'm having a strong bias. Okay, I'm having a strong bias with it. I'm having a sell bias with that. So let's reanalyze the H4 time frame too. So looking at the H4 time frame, with the H4 time frame, price is what? An uptrend. We saw some higher lows. Okay, so the moment this candle broke this one, it shifted the trend to what? A downtrend. Price pulled back, created this resistance over here. So the H4 time frame too is what? Also what? A strong what? It's also having a strong selling pressure in the market. Okay, so price has created this support over here. Let's indicate our various what? Levels that price can what? Struggle before breaking it. So looking at the H4 time frame, we are having this support resistance to over here. Okay, so with the daily time frame, I'm having a sell bias. With the H4 time frame, so I'm having a sell bias because of how the candle closed, how structured to is looking like. So you see this ongoing candle open with no wick. Okay, there was no pullback on this candle. So the chances that this candle will move and pull back is very, very high. Okay, the chances that this candle before the H4 candle will close, we having like 3 hours 20 minutes before this H4 candle will close, the chances that price will give us a pullback before it starts moving up is very high. So looking at this chart on no wonder, I don't have the only time I'm going to be looking for a buy is when price has broken above this one. That is when I'll be looking for what? A buy. So let me move to the lower time frame. So since I'm having a sell bias with all the various higher time frames, what am I looking forward for? So with the sell, where I'm going to be taking a sell. Okay, so when this candle started popping over here, I was watching it, but there was no entry at that time when 6 o'clock. Okay, during the 6 a.m. GMT, when the candle started moving, there was no pullback at the top. Price never gave us the wick at the top, so I wasn't interested in something of that sort. So with the H1 time frame, these are the various levels. With the H1 time frame, these are various levels. So since our higher time frames are giving us a selling bias, what we are going to be looking for is what? We are just going to be looking for where we can be taking the sell. Okay, where we can be taking the sell. So at the H1 time frame, these are the various zones I'm going to be taking advantage of. So looking at the M30, so we have some rejections. So you will notice that when price started pulling back, it pulled back on this rejection. Okay, price has pulled back on this rejection. So what you have to wait for is what? Since you are convinced, or since you have gotten the bias, what you have to do is what? Wait for a pullback as price is pulling back currently. Okay, we wait for a pullback, but there's a daily zone over here which is going to make price very difficult for it to keep on moving down. Okay, so at this point you have to be very you need to be very calculative with our entries. Okay, so there was another rejection over here, so we are just going, since price is moving up, we just want to see a pullback, then we take advantage of what the sell. Either price comes here and what, maybe if possible, it can give us some it can give us a clear candle to take advantage, candle giving us a hand to take advantage of it. So price is currently, even though we've gotten the bias, but price is currently not giving us a clear range for us to take a trade. Okay, for the sell, price is not giving us a clear range. So the point I will be taking a buy is when price has broken above this one. This is the area where I will be taking a buy. When price has broken above this one, as I indicated at the H4 time frame, when price breaks above this one, okay, when price breaks above this one, I will consider, if you're having a volume in the market, then I'll take a breakout. If there's no volume, then I'll wait for, I'll be reserved with my entry, wait for a pullback. Okay, either pull back to this point, then I will take a buy, or either pull back on this side, take a buy. So this is the area I will be considering taking a buy. When price breaks above this hidden line over here, that is when I'll be looking forward for a buy, because all the higher time frames are what's pointing down. All the higher time frames are giving a sell signal, sell indication. So there was no need for me to be taking a buy at this point. So I'm just looking for this thing. I'm just looking forward to take a sell. Okay, I'm just looking forward to take a sell. So let me check out the other chart too and see. Let me check out the other chart too and see. So let me clear everything, moving to the higher time frame. The same chart, but higher time frames, it printing different candles. Let me see. Printing different candles. Let me look at the daily time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, price has what? There was this rejection over here. There was this rejection over here at the daily time frame. So price is strongly what? It's also indicating a strong downtrend. So let's check out the H4 time frame and see what's going to happen. So at the H4 time frame, we have a rejection over here at the H4 time frame. We have this rejection over here. So looking at how the previous candle closed, so with this chart, I'm just going to wait patiently to see how this candle closes. If it closed bearish, then I'll be considering taking the what. I'll also be looking for a sell. But if it happens this candle closed bullish, then I'll be looking forward to take a buy, because with this one, this is forming like a complex structure. Price has broken, pulled back over here, so it made just low and what? Sorry, it made high. It's made lower low, lower high, lows and high. So this is something like a complex structure. So we need a continuation. It's still a downtrend. So we need a continuation of the trend to keep on moving down. You get it? But we need a resistance to confirm our entry, because H4 time frame is currently what? The previous H4 candle printed what? A bullish candle. You get it? So if it happens this candle, we have like 15 minutes for this candle to close. So I'm waiting patiently to see how this candle closes. So if this candle closes bullish, then I'll be considering taking a what? A buy. Okay, I'll be considering taking a buy, and at the same time I'll be looking forward to take a sell too as well. But the only time I will be taking a sell is maybe when I see a market structure. Okay, when I see a market structure. So at this point, we have like 15 minutes for this candle to close. So I'm waiting patiently to see how the candle is going to close before I'll make a move. So the lower time frames are not giving us like clear ranges over here. So I'll be looking forward to take a sell if I don't see any resistance with a good range. Okay, if I don't see a resistance around this point with a good range, okay, when the H4 candle close bearish, then the only point I'll be looking forward to take a sell is maybe when price has broken below this when price has broken below this zone, then I'll be looking forward to take a breakout to price to fill this gap over here. and if possible, price is going to keep on moving down. So let's wait and see how price is what. So if it happens, so the other option is what? If it happens, price close. If it happens, price what? Close bullish too as well. We have this rejection over here. There was this rejection over here. So if it happens, price close bullish, then this is the point I'll be looking forward to take what? A buy. This is the area I'll be looking forward to take a buy. If price breaks above this one, okay, then I'll be looking forward to take what? A buy as well. So at this point, I'm just waiting to see how this candle is going to what? Close. So we have like 30 minutes for the candle to close. So let's wait and see. So let's move on to currencies to and see. GBPUSD. So far, with all my analysis on GBPUSD, it has been playing out well. GBPUSD was my first love before gold took over. So this was yesterday's sell. Was it? Yeah. So this was yesterday's sell. On the stream, I predicted this sell, and you see how price fell. So let's see what price is having for us this morning too as well. So let's do some top-down analysis. So if you have any question, kindly drop it in the chat box. I will answer you. So looking at the monthly time frame at this point, we're having this rejection to over here at the monthly time frame. These are the various rejectional levels at the monthly time frame. So looking at the weekly time frame, you have this rejection level over here. Okay, we have this rejection level over here at the weekly time frame. So let's check out the daily time frame. So how is the daily time frame chart looking like? So according to market structure, price is making more of what? So this is the point where price has currently what? Broken below this one. So at this point, the trend is a downtrend at this point. How did the previous candle close? It's closed bullish. So with the daily time frame, I'm strongly looking for what? A bearish move. You get it? I'm looking for a bearish move. So we have some consolidations. Price has consolidated a lot over here. So let's try and move the level to this point. Let's use our line chart to get the levels accurately. So these are the various levels we are looking forward. So we have another rejection to over here. So at the weekly time frame, this is the zone we are looking forward to take trade within. At the weekly time frame, this is the zone we are looking forward to take trade within at the weekly time frame. Okay, so let's move to at the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, I'm looking forward to take a sell. So moving to the H4 time frame. At the H4 time frame, this is how price is looking like. Price is strongly what? In a downtrend too as well, making more of what? Lower lows and lower highs. So I'm looking forward to what? With the pattern structure, price is what? A downtrend at this point. Price is a downtrend. So let's identify our various what? Rejectional levels or key levels. So we have a key level over here. So you change the color so that when price is approaching those levels, you will know what? You will know as in where you had that level. So the previous candle close was strong bearish. So let's look for a pullback. Then we take advantage of what? A sell on GBPUSD since it's a strong bearish trend. So price has what? Price is currently consolidating on this level. So you just need a bearish candle. Then we look forward for a sell. Wow. So I like the way the candle is forming. So price is currently sitting on this resistance level. So what you are going to be looking for on GBPUSD is what? If you see a bearish candle closing like this, okay, so this is what you are going to be looking for on GBPUSD. This is what you are going to be looking for, a sell over here. After price has closed like this, if we get another candle giving us a resistance, this is going to be what? A break and retest trade. Then we can target we can target this weekly zone. Yeah, so this is what you are looking forward for GBPUSD to do. Okay, this is what you are looking for because the higher time frames are all bearish. the daily is bearish, H4 is bearish, okay, but the only thing is what the H4 candle, the ongoing candle, has broken what the previous candle what high, but that's not a problem. We can still be looking forward for that. Yes, so this is what we are going to be looking for on GBPUSD. So after what, this is your plan. So after getting the plan, what you have to do is what you have to wait patiently for something of this sort to happen. You get it? You need to wait patiently for something like this to happen, or price can maybe move, get to this target, then it keeps on moving down. Okay, if it happens, price moves and get to this target too, we can still be looking forward for what a sell opportunity too as well. So that's it for GBPUSD. So let me check out Nasdaq, what's happening. So let me analyze the currencies first before we move to indices. Let me check out. Okay, so Ebenezer, please, what strategy are you using? So see, those things doesn't matter. Okay, it's not about what strategy the person used. What is important is what understand how to read price. Trading is not like, it's all about understanding how to read price. It's not about a strategy. How do we read price? How does price moves? That is what you need to understand. It is not about using what strategy do you use. It's about understanding the nature of what, how the market is designed. The market is designed in a way. The market is having, so you see how the market moves. It moves up, down, up, down, up, down. This is the nature of what, how price moves. This is what you need to understand. It is not about what strategy does the person use. Strategy does not matter. The most important thing is what, understand how to read price. How does the market mostly react if it gets to a level? So you see, price got to this weekly level. What happened over here? Price got rejected. That is what you have to understand. You get it? So you need to understand this. These are the important concepts you need to understand. Understand demand and supply. Okay, in our basic economics, we learned that when you're having a lot of demand, what happened over there? If you're having a lot of demand, prices will shoot up. Okay, if a lot of people are chasing a particular product, prices are going to shoot up. If a lot of people are supplying a particular product, what is going to happen is what, prices is going to reduce, because you're having a lot of people supplying the same particular product. It is the same thing. It is the same way the market also moves. The market moves based on what, demand and supply. If it gets to a supply area, what happens? The chances that price is going to what, reject is very high. But that is not what, that is not constant. It is not fixated that anytime price get there, it gets rejected. So when price gets to those levels, what you have to do is what, wait for confirmation. Okay, wait for what is going to happen. Who is going to dominate? Which participants are going to dominate if price gets to this level? Which participants are going to dominate? So you wait for confirmation. So the confirmation I'm talking about is what, candles. Okay, understand how bullish candle close, understand how bearish candle close, understand the psychology. We call it what, candlestick anatomy. Understand the psychology behind the formation of every candle. So if candle has formed like this, how do you understand this? Okay, how do you understand wick? Wick simply means exhaustions. At certain points, buyers were pushing price up. Later, sellers came in and drove price. So what does this candle tells you? It tells you that what, we are having strong bearish, or we're having strong selling pressure in the market. Where did this thing happen? It's happened on what, a supply. So that is why you saw what, a rejection price. A lot of sellers came in, what, drove price down, because of the market gave you all the indications that it is going to reject. This is what, a strong, this supply level or this resistance level, we had it from what, the weekly time frame. How did the candle close? It's closed what, with this exhaustion candle, with this tiny body of the candle. So what it tells you is what, we're having a strong selling pressure in the market. That's why you saw price moving down. So these are the basic concepts you need to understand. It is not about what strategy, the ICTs, the SMCs, and those things. I don't see the importance of it. So you see, yesterday someone also asked me, how do I see, do you think gold is going to move all-time high? I told the person I'm not concerned. I don't worry about those things. You get it? I mostly don't worry about those things. What is important to me is what, come to the chart, look at how my H4 candle is looking like, see the direction, who is it dominating at that session, then I take advantage of it. That's what I mostly look forward for. If it happens, maybe I've entered a trade and price has moved enough, what I'm going to do is, if I can maybe close some of my positions, or if maybe I'm in profit for the week and I'm going to allow my position to run, that is fine. Okay, no one knows where price is going to go next. So those who swing trades and they'll be telling you, oh, I've caught, like, it is all probabilities. Okay, it's all probabilities and hope. No one knew where price is going to go. So during the weekends like this, a lot of people were hoping gold is going to move all-time high because of what is happening around the globe. When we wake up, or when the markets open, what happened? What are we currently seeing? See how gold has dumped. See, you get it? So you don't have to try to predict. You don't have to try to decide on what the market is going to do. You can't decide on what the market is doing. What you are doing is all probabilities. So you need to see what the market is telling you, and you react based on that. You get it? You don't react before the market does. You have to wait for the market to what, give you what, as in the market to show you what it's doing, what I'm going to do, before you take a decision, or before you make a move. Don't try to predict the market beforehand. So I mostly don't consider strategy. I have to make sure I understand the logic behind. So some people are using some strategies that they don't even understand the logic behind it. What I'm teaching now makes sense, because if price gets, so you see, as price got to rejection, what is happening? Because we have a lot of supply over here, people are trying to give out maybe give it they are pricing maybe their produce at a very cheap price. So you see prices what, moving down. You get it? So these are the very basic concepts you need to understand, and understand the various top down, using multiple time frames to make your decisions or to make your analysis. These are the things that you need to understand, and understand the nature of the market, how the market moves. The market moves up, down, up, down, up. If it is moving up, it means what, buyers are dominating. If it is moving down, it means sellers are dominating. These are the basic concepts you need to understand, and you don't have to go and memorize any complex systems to understand this thing. So as I'm saying, I'm waiting forward to see how the candle is going to close. Okay, if it's closed bullish, then I'm going to be looking for a buy too as well. Okay, and because the market is what, in a downtrend, okay, a lot of sellers are dominating this market, I can be looking for a sell too as well. So these are the things that I mostly use. So someone is also after determining the buyers on higher time frame. How do you determine the entry point? So with the entry points, I mostly consider what, I consider the time of the day. So that's why I show up in the chat. So I will show you something. Let's finish analyzing this one. I will show you something on gold USD. Yesterday, I saw some move, but that wasn't the time I usually trade. This move over here, I was watching the chart, but the timing wasn't something I'm comfortable taking trade. I was anticipating, before even this bearish candle closed, I was anticipating a sell over here. Okay, I was anticipating a sell over here for price to fill this range, because price was trending down. Price was making a huge downtrend. Okay, so when you notice that, I've been telling you people this thing, when you come to the market and you see price has moved a lot, you don't have to worry. Just be calm and wait for price to just pull back. So it was the same thing during the Asian session. When I came to the chart, I noticed that price has moved like this. So what I was waiting for is, if I look at my left and there's rejection and it happens price breaks below the rejection, then I will and if I look at my left and you don't have any support or resistances to my left, then I'll be looking forward to take a sell. But if it happens price is going to, so that is what one option, or one alternative, should I say, this is one one part of what I'm going to be looking forward for. But if another part is waiting for price to pull back. So price pulled back exactly like this. Okay, price pulled back exactly like this, and I need to consider the time. So I considered the time, and I said maybe it can be the time can sometimes make it a fake out. So I just ignored it, and see how price moved. So I would have even taken because I wouldn't have even waited for price to pull back to my entry. So maybe I would have taken my profits around this point, around 200 and something pips over here. Okay, then I will be closing the trade. Let's see how. So the H4 candle has closed bullish. So at this point, you are going to be looking for a sell too. So the only time I'm going to be looking for a buy too as well. So the only time I'm going to be looking for a buy is when we have a shift in trend at the lower time frame. So we are going to be looking for a buy. Oh, let me see. It looks like the buy is happening. The buy is happening, but this candle closed with no wick, so I won't. Wow, the buy is happening, but I'm not interested in the way the candle closed. Let me see the 15-minute time frame. So the candle opens, so the chances that price will move and fail this week is very high. But I'm not interested in how the candle closed. I'm not interested in how the candle closed. So if it happens, it moves and fail this week. Okay, if it happens, it moves and fail this week. Then unless I wait because I'm not interested in how the candle closed. The candle closed with no wick. So let's see. We are in pre-lending session. So if it's happening, we have like 120 pips over pips. So at this point, wow, the buy is happening. The buy is happening. So that's fine. Even though everything was pointing up, but the way the candle closed, that's why I didn't participate in this trade. So let's check out. I didn't even analyze USDCAD. So gold, I don't like how the candle closed. So you just have to wait. Okay, so price has already been overextended. So at this point, unless what you have to wait for is maybe price breaking above this one, then you take advantage of this range. So you should let it go. So let's check out GBPUSD and see what's happening. So price got rejected. So you need to wait for the 30-minute candle to close. Okay, we need to wait for the 30-minute candle to close like this, then the sell can happen. So it's all about being patient. So someone is asking, so after determining the buyers on higher time frame, how do you determine the entry point? Yeah, so with this one like this, as I determine, so this buy I'm talking about is a counter trend. Okay, this buy I'm talking about is a counter trend. What it simply means is what it's going against the main trend. The main trend is what? A downtrend. By the way, the previous candle closed bullish, so I'm thinking maybe we can fill this zone over here. So that's one way of determining my bias. Okay, so this is a counter trend, one way of determining my bias. And you can also take the continuation. So with the continuation of the trend, we need to see price giving us an indication that what the trend is about to start. So looking at the H1 time frame, the trend is what? The trend is also what? A downtrend. A downtrend. Price is making more of what? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So price is making more of what? Lower lows and lower high. So at this point, we need to see a shift in trend. So gold is popping. Yeah, I didn't like the way the candle closed, and I was talking plenty too. So with this one like this, if it happened the candle close with a wick, the stop loss would have been the previous, that would be high. So unless maybe yeah, so price is filling the zone smoothly. Price is filling the zone. Okay. Well, this was something I was looking forward for. I just missed it. I was talking plenty, right? I was talking plenty. I wasn't watching. But I wouldn't have even taken it because of how the candle closed. I wouldn't have taken it. So at this point, if you miss this one, then we need to wait for the breakout over here. Maybe lending of pin can give us a breakout. So price is currently approaching another hot consolidation. A lot of what? We're having a lot of sellers sitting over here. So the chances that price can reject. So if I took the trade over here, this would have been my either, if maybe since so the whole of this week I've taken only one trade on Monday, which was a breakout trade during the lending session. So I would have maybe hold the trade, hoping price is going. So listen, I said hoping price is going to. I'm not just going to be doing something like this, targeting 1,000 pips. I'm just going to hold, hoping. Okay, based on what is happening around the globe, then maybe I would decide to hold. With that one, I understand the consequence. That's what price can just pull back on me. Price can pull back on me. So I understand the consequence. So price has gotten to a rejection level, as I indicated earlier. At this point or this area, we're having a lot of sellers sitting over here. Okay, the whole of this zone, you have a lot of sellers sitting over here. So when you see something of this sort, what happens most often is what we can see a deep pullback. Sellers can drive price down before it starts moving down. So when they drive price down, what's the chances that price will keep on moving up? Okay. What's the chance that price will keep on moving? It can just make a deep pullback. So that's why it's always important when price gets to those levels, you protect yourself. Yeah, so the person who asked this question about what I mostly consider. So after determining your directional buy, if you move to your daily time, the lower time frame, you need to make sure it is in what the lower time frame aligns with the higher time frame. Okay, you need to make sure the lower time frame aligns with the higher time frame. That is what you need to make sure you consider. So like maybe you've come to the charts and you see something like this, maybe price is giving you a clear indication that it's an uptrend. When you move towards the lower time frame, mostly this is how it looks like. So when you see something like this, if you move to this one like this, if you move to the lower time frame, the breakdown is going to be something like this: lows, high, lows, high. This is how it's going to appear when you move to the lower time frame. So you have to make sure it aligns with this one. So how are you going to determine that? You have to wait for price to shift, something like this. After price has shifted, okay, this is where we saw the shift. So at this point, it is it aligns with this one. You get it? It aligns with this one. So you take the continuation of the move. This is where your entry is going to be. So let's say maybe if the H4 is looking, H4 is presenting something like this to you. If you move to the lower time frame like the M30, M15, this is what we are going to be looking forward for. You get it? So go just move with no entry. With no entry. Let me see how one that is on the chat. Yeah. So Forex.com was giving the clear distance, but I wonder it's looking like a pullback. So this is where the confusion mostly lies. I know. Yeah, so GBPUSD, you people can be watching it, okay? You have like 80 minutes. We are hoping the H4 time frame is going to flip down. That's what we are hoping for. So price has gotten to the target at the H4 time frame. So this is where I would have maybe break even if it happens. Price get to this target. This way I would have break even. So let's see how the candle. So price is presenting and GBPUS. Let's check out USDCAD. So yesterday, what I predicted on USDCAD, let me see, all played out perfectly. So we have a rejection over here. You have another rejection at the weekly time frame. You have this rejection here. At the weekly time frame. These are the various rejection at the daily time frame. So the daily time frame is currently consolidating. Price is consolidating. You have these rejections too. So price is currently in a range. Price is currently in a range. Yeah, so with USDCAD, price is currently in a range. I don't like what's looking at the H1 time frame. Price is what a lot of ranges over here. Looking at the M30, yeah. So I'm not interested. So maybe with USDCAD, maybe you wait for a pullback, then you take the continuation, or maybe you wait for a breakout above this one. Okay, you wait for a breakout above this one, then we take the continuation. That's where you're going to see a shifting trend. Then we take the continuation because the trend is what? An uptrend. Okay, it's making more of higher highs and higher lows, higher high, higher lows. So it's also uncomplex. So the downtrend can keep on moving. The bearish move can keep on moving. But if you want to take a buy, then you need to wait for a breakout from this consolidation. That's where you are going to see a shift in trend. Okay, then we take advantage of what's the buy. Other than that, with the sell, the zones are very small, because one thing you need to understand is that when it comes to currencies, mostly the pip value is very small. So if you don't get a bigger range, it becomes very difficult. Yeah, so it's ranging. USD card is ranging. So the best point to take a trade is wait for price to pull back on this one, or maybe you wait for breakout above this one, then you take the continuation of the buy. So this is where I'm going to be looking for a buy. This is the area I'm going to be looking for a buy. To take the continuation, or maybe you wait for price to come to this side, price to come to this side, then we take the continuation of the move to this side. To take the continuation of the move to this side. So this is what I'm looking forward for on USD card. Something like this. Because the breakout, the ranges are very small. The breakout, the ranges are very small. So not good. Yeah, so GBPUSD has broken the zone that you pointed. So at this point, you just have to wait for price to come to this point, then we decide. Okay, the level didn't hold. So you see, that is why we wait for confirmation. It does not mean when price gets to the level, you just take a sell. Nah, you wait for confirmation. So exactly what I was waiting for, but never happened. Yeah, so gold has, you see the level has rejected. So you see the importance of the levels that I mostly indicate on the chart. So the level what got rejected, exactly. The level got rejected exactly. So let's see how the candle. So you have like lending open in the next 45 minutes. In the next 42 minutes, you have lending open. So let's see what lending open is going to have for us. Yeah, so the market does not own you anything. You get it? It does not own you anything. So the whole of this week, the only trade I've taken is over here on Monday. This was the only trade I've taken this week. Yeah, this trade. This is the only trade I've taken this week. Just buy. This was a breakout. So at first I was looking for the trade over here, but price never did what I was expecting. So it just broke out from this zone. So it gave another entry over here. So this is where. So this is where I took the trade. So yesterday too, with a sell, there was a sell over here, but the timing wasn't favorable for me, so I couldn't take advantage of it. Yeah, so that's how the market works. So you just have to show up at the time. So let me read some of your calls. So boss, if a candle close with a wick, the probability it can follow, it can whether or bullish or bearish is very high. Yeah, so if a candle close with, it depends on, you need to, so all those things are confluence. You get it? All those candle closing with wick, candles no closing with wicks are confluence. Confluent, they are an additional details, additional information to the decision you want to take. So if a candle close with a wick, okay, and you want to take a buy, it's adds to what the confluence, or it adds to what it builds your decision making, okay, with the bias you want to take. That's what you need to understand. So that does not mean automatically price is going to get, as I'm saying, what you are doing is all probability games. It's all probability games. So with this one, the chances that you can see price ranging is very high. Let's see, let it open. Okay, so I want to understand, please. So but if a candle close with a wick, the probability it can follow it candle, whether bullish or bearish is, yeah, the probability is high. So let's say maybe if the candle, it happened, the candle closed something like this. This is how I would have taken this buy. If it happened, we saw something like this, and the candle closed like this. The candle closed like this. This is where, like, the body of the candle broke above the level. Okay, if the body of the candle, so you see Monday, the first trade like this, the candle never broke above the level I was talking about. So this was the first area I wanted to take the buy, but you notice that the candle never closed above the level I'm talking about. You get it? You notice that the candle never broke above the level I was talking about. So I just reserved my distance, because the chances that it can get rejected is very high. So I didn't want to be impulsive. I just reserved my spot and waited for the second one, which got broken before I took the trade. You get it? So you see this point like this, as price got this point, what's happening? Price is currently getting rejected over here. So it's the same thing, exactly the same thing that I'm talking about. So with this one like this, before you take the trade, you need to wait for what? The candle, the body of the candle to break above this one. To break above this one. Okay. Then we take the continuation. This is where I would have taken the trade. This is where I would have taken the buy. You get it? This is where I would have taken the buy. But if the candle closed like this with no bottom upper wick, it's not something for me. The chances that it can reverse or make a deep pullback is very high. So I wasn't interested in that. So at this point, I'm waiting for price to break above this zone. So this would have been the trade I would have taken. So at this point, I'm waiting for price to break above the zone, then consider. So you see USDCAD like this. See how it's getting rejected on the level. The levels are very important. As I indicated, there are supply and demand levels. So we are in NFP week, so kindly be patient with your trades. So this is NASDAQ. So with NASDAQ, this is what we are currently seeing over here. So we have another rejection over here. So at the H4 time frame, price is in a strong downtrend. Okay, price is currently in a strong downtrend. So at this point, if you want to take a sell on NASDAQ, maybe we have to wait. So you see, H4 time frame, what's H4 time frame telling us? H4 time frame is currently a downtrend. Price broke out over here, pulled back over here. So price is currently a downtrend. So at this point, if you want to take a sell, then we need to wait for looking at the H1 time frame. H1 time frame is also a downtrend which aligns with the higher time frame. Price is has broken below the higher low, so it shifted the trend to a downtrend, waiting for price to pull back. Okay, make a pullback within this range. So it can happen, the pullback can happen over here, any of the areas. So if it happens, price pulls back over here, then we take the continuation of the trend. So let's move to 30 minutes and see if 30 minutes is not looking smoothly at all. So we just have to wait for a resistance to form, then we take a sell. then we take a sell. That's what you are looking forward for on Nasdaq. Yeah, so gold is moving. Yeah, so I'll be looking forward to take a buy if it happens, it breaks above this one. So it has moved currently like 140 pips. 140 pips move missed. $140 pips move. So let's wait for lending open and see what's going to happen. So the first move, this would have been the first entry, but there was no entry. There was no entry. So waiting for lending open to see what's going to happen. Waiting for lending open. Waiting for lending open. Waiting for lending open to take the buy. So if you have any question, kindly drop it in the chat box. And if you want to know anytime I start streaming, kindly put the channel on all notification. Anytime I come live, you get alert. Okay. Anytime I come live, you get alert. So price is currently struggling to break above. So we have to wait for confirmation before. So we need to see a confirmation. So something like this. So we want a confirmation like this. Then we take the continuation of the trend. So let's see if lending open price. Okay. Let's see if 8 o'clock will break above. We have like 30 minutes. So we are waiting for the next 30 minutes to see what's going to happen. So if you have any question, kindly drop it in the chat box. Kindly drop it in the chat box. So as I'm saying, I'll be showing up on YouTube so that you people will at least learn something from the things that I do. So you need to be showing up every day. So don't expect, sometimes it might be frustrating. That's how life works. But you need to keep on going. I always tell you, you need to keep on going. No matter what life throws on you or throws at you, you need to keep on going. Keep on going. Sometimes it's tough. Life is not a smooth ride. Sometimes you feel happy, sometimes sadness will pop in and those stuff. But you still have to keep on going. That's how life works. So trading can be difficult sometimes. Frustrating, you'll be frustrated at a certain point, but you need to keep on going. If you want the good life, you need to keep on going. So you see, what I'm currently seeing over here is what is, yeah, so this candle has closed with a strong tapping. So the chances that the sell can happen on one, let me check the H1. So with the H1, you have this rejection over here, M30, M15. Yeah. I'm thinking of taking a sell, but the range is very small. The range is very small. Okay, we should get a pullback and see. We should get some pullback and see what's going to happen. Don't like the range. We should see some. So price has tapped target. You get the price has tagged the H4 target over here, giving us some rejection candle. So let's wait for landing open. So with the landing open, the 30-minute candle too will be closing then. So maybe I'll be looking for a sell. Maybe I'm looking for a sell. Let me see. A stop loss. Wow. And almost 150 pips. If you are placing it over here, targeting this small range. You got the daily time frame. The daily time frame candle close. You see the daily time frame, what's happening over here? It's closed with no wick. So the chances that the sell will happen and give us that wick is very high. You get me? The chances that sell is going to give us that wick is very high. So I'm thinking, should I wait for landing open? I should take advantage of this move. Let me check Forex. Okay, with this one it gives a wick, but I wonder daily there was no wick. Considering the sell. The range is what I'm considering. The range is what I'm considering. The range is 67 pips. The range is, so the stop loss. So price just tap target over here. The range is small. 30 H1. So the range is very small. So let me wait for landing open to see if the sell is going to play out, because the way the candle closed, it's not encouraging. Let's wait for a better candle closure, the way where the candle is even closing. So check on GBP. Okay, so GBPUSD is flying, just flying. Okay, so as it has broken above this one, then you need to see a pullback, then you take the continuation of the trend. Yeah, so with gold, I'm going to be looking for a sell, but I want to see the 30-minute candle closure before I will be looking for a sell, because this is a perfect price broke, pulled back, retested this one. This is a perfect trade setup, but the range is what I'm considering. This is in a tight range. Price is in a tight range for the sell. Tight range. Price hits target 2 as well. Just hit target. $150. So let me wait for lending open candle. At least if it happens, the 30 minutes is going to make some pull back to the target level. The range is very small. Waiting. Yeah, so still the buy is still what? I still have the buy in mind. I still have the buy in mind too as well, and at the same time I still have, because price has currently got into the target. Okay, price has got into the target, so the chances that it can reject over here. So I just need a confirmation, a candle confirmation over here, then I'll take the continuation. But with this buy, if price breaks above this one, I'll be looking forward to take a buy. But with the sell, the range is very small for me. That's what I'm even considering. The range is the range to trade within. So I'm hoping maybe lending open is going to bring in some volume that might break this ones. So we have this range over here. This is the range. This is the range we are having over here. So I'm hoping price will break above. So as I said, NFP week, so you need to act logically, not emotional or impulsive. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to see price breaking above. I still have a buy and a sell bias. If it happens, it breaks above, I'll be looking forward to take a buy. If the candle get rejected to over here, I'll be looking forward to take a sell. With a clear indication, I'll be looking forward to take a sell. So this is what the level I'm waiting for confirmation. A breakout, I'll take a sell at the 30-minute time frame, because 15-minute time frame is not looking good. So at the 30-minute time frame, if I see a breakout over here, I'll take a buy. If I see some candle rejection over here, I'll take a sell too as well. So we have some people who says, I only buy gold. They only buy gold. They don't sell. Allergic to what? Selling gold. They don't sell gold. They only buy gold. Sometimes the market gives some sell opportunities. So why do you only buy? Yeah, so GU is flying. So this will be the point we can be looking for. If it comes back to this zone, then we can be looking forward for the sell. At this point. Yeah, so trading is all about waiting for the right thing to happen. You don't have to just, because there's money in play, you just have to make logical decisions. So this one to just keep. So when you see price just moving down like this, you just have to wait for a pullback. Okay, as I indicated over here, wait for a pullback, then the continuation of the trend. So let's see if the level will be what, be rejected. I'm hoping it's going to break above. That's what, then I'll take the buy. That's what I'm hoping for. If it breaks above, I'll be glad about it. If you have question, kindly drop it in the chat box, and kindly like the video. If you have not liked the stream, kindly like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, to kindly subscribe. And if you have not put in the channel on all notification, anytime I come live, you see me, kindly do so. So price is currently in a range on gold. Price, you just have to, you are waiting for a breakout. This is what I'm waiting for on gold. I just want to see a breakout, but there's a sell opportunity to as well. Price has hit target. Okay, price has hit target. So this one would have been a cool 130 pips. Cool 130 pips. Gold is crazy. So if the 50-minute candle close like this, then you need to wait for the 30-minute closure for the sell. You need to wait for the 15-minute closure for the sell. So we have like 1 minute 35 seconds for the candle close. So everything is pointing down now. Clear indication, but we have lending open. So that's what I would love to wait for. I would love to see how lending open is going to be. Don't be impulsive. So sometimes I was even surprised how yesterday lending session, like on Monday, the lending session gave us straightforward candles, but sometimes too it will just range. So that's the nature of the market. Sometimes you come to the chart, you just get straight textbook setup based on how you see the market, and you execute. And at a certain point too, it's just going to be very difficult for you to get a trade. So without time, we call it testing time. The market is testing your patience to see if you are going to wait for the right things to happen. For the right things to happen. Yeah, so at this point, we have like 15 minutes. So let's wait for 15 minutes. Let's see lending open. Okay, if lending open is going to give us some indication. If not, then yeah. So at this point, you are waiting because the 15-minute time frame, the setup was already spot. So you just have to wait for the 30-minute candle. The range, maybe lending open. I'm hoping lending open will bring in some volume for price to move down, and with a buy to lending open will give me some indication that price is going to break above this one. Price is going to break above this one. Then we take the continuation of the trend. So let's see. So if I entered, let's say maybe there was an opportunity, the candle printed something that I was interested in. If I entered a buy over here and break even, I'm sure I would have still been in the trade. I would have still be in the trade because this will be my break-even point. I would have still been in the trade. Okay, so we have like 12 minutes. We have like 12 minutes for the candle to close. So I'm hoping this candle is going to break above this one. I'm hoping this candle is going to break above the zone, something like this. Then you look for the buy. So we have 11 minutes for lending open. Okay, so it looks like it wants to break. So can we get a trade during lending open? Can we get a trade during lending open? Let's hope it's going to break above this one. So if it breaks above this one, lending open, we will wait for price to pull back, pulling back on the level, then we take the flip. If price starts flipping upwards, then we take the buy. Okay, then we take the continuation of the trend. Or it's going to get rejected over here. So this point, this level is it's a level of interest. This level is at a level of interest. It's a level of interest. So one thing about trading is what you start to become calm when you know what you are doing, and with the experience too as well, you start to become calm. But if you're a beginner, because mostly you don't know what you are looking for, you don't know when to come to the chart or the time you need to show up on the chart, all those things, mostly it becomes very difficult for you to start doing the right things. So patience, being patient comes with experience. That's how I see it. Being calm comes with experience. But most often, let's say you are telling this person to be patient, wait for the right setup. The person is not having a setup. How can the person wait for the right setup? What right at all are you talking about? The person is not having any data that shows this is a right setup. I'm having data that proves this thing has happened over and over again. So how would such person know that what this is a right setup? It's going to be very difficult for such person to what know that. So we don't advise a beginner to be patient. You advise him what he or she is supposed to do. Journal your trades. Okay, you need to journal your trades and know which one. So with this one, Nasdaq at the H1 time frame, we just have to wait for a resistance to fall, then you take the continuation, of the trend. Then we take the continuation of the trend. So waiting for landing open. Okay. So after landing open, I will show you what to look for. So you see price is ranging. The first move, we just missed it because the candle didn't print something we love to see. The candle printed something you would love to see. Okay, just looking at it, looks like it gave a wick. I wonder gave a wick, but this chart is mostly confusing. FXCM. So this chart never gave a wick. So price is getting rejected on the level. So we have 6 minutes more for landing to open. So with this one, this all makes sense. So the level is getting rejected. So if it happens, this candle gives some rejection. Okay, a landing open. If it gives a rejection at landing open, maybe I will consider a sell. So this is supposed to be danger level. So stop. So this is what I do most often. I just sit and watch the chart. Okay, I just sit and watch price printing. Price is supposed to print something I know of. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to print something I know of. If I'm not seeing it, I'm not taking it. 63 pages. So there's also some rejection. So we have 4 minutes for landing open. So let's see how landing is going to, or the candle is going to close. Is it going to close bearish, or is it going to keep on moving up? Landing open will decide. Landing open will decide. So there was some signs of rejection. Price is giving some signs of rejection. Price is giving some signs of rejection. Daily time frame. So we have like 2 minutes 53 seconds more for lending open. Lending open. You have like 93 pips range over here for the sell. But let's see how the candle is going to close. Let's see how the candle is going to close. So if it closes strong bearish, I might take a sell. Okay, so it's flipping. So this candle should flip bearish. If it flips bearish, then the sell can play out because of how the candle is. So we have like 1 minute. So the level has been rejected. Sorry, price has been rejected by the level. I want the 30 minutes to flip bearish. The 30 minutes should flip bearish. The 30 minutes should flip bearish. Okay, so 59 seconds more. How is the candle going to close? Is it going to close bearish? 52 seconds more. Lending open. Is it going to close bearish? Is it going to close? Let me check GBPUSD. So it's also closing below. Okay. So I was concentrating on something else, and if the first move aligns with what I see, I would have missed it. So I have to be focused on gold. So 20 seconds more. How is the candle going to close? 17, 16, 15, 14. How is it going to close? You have 10 seconds more. 9 seconds. Bearish or bullish? Bearish. Let me check the 30 minutes. Wow. So the candle closed with no wick again. What's happening today? The candle closed with no wick again. The candle closed with no wick. The candle closed with no wick. So 98 pips. But the candle closed with no wick. So it's similar thing to what you spoke about here. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So lending has opened. So this one too never closed below the level we spoke about. So the candle never closed with no wick. So yeah, so at this point, still in a range. You get it. Price is still in a range. The candle never closed with a wick. Still in a range. So you need to make sure you are trading something that you are going to feel comfortable, not something that. So most often when I execute trades, maybe if I take a trade and I lose, I have tried to revenge it. Mostly I don't feel comfortable. Mostly, see, you won't be comfortable with that. So patience, wait for the right thing, then you hit it. Okay. Don't feel like, oh, you are going to miss the trade. You are going to miss the trade. Just stay calm and cool and watch it. Just stay calm and cool and watch it. Yeah, so tomorrow too I will show up. Okay. Tomorrow too I will show up. So this is the reason, if you watch this chart, this is the reason I was looking for a sell. So price at the directional time frame, price has made what? Downtrend and pulled back over here, giving us this support, giving us this resistance over here. You get the price has given us this resistance over here. So if you move to the lower time frame, you get it. So this was the reason I was looking for a sell. By the way, the candle closed, so the sell is happening. The way the candle closed, I didn't. Wow, I didn't like the way the candle closed. With no wick, I'm breaking my rules. So it has moved 60 pips. So am I sad? Am I worried? No. But you know one thing I was considering? I was also considering lending opinion. Maybe there can be volume, but the candle close with no wick. The candle close with no wick. So this one would have been a cool chop. But the candle closed with no wick. So it was the same thing as with the other one too. $120 pips. There was no wick, so I didn't like it. That's cool. So mostly this kind of setup, price moves a lot. This kind of setup, price mostly moves a lot. So guys, I hope you understand. Do you understand what you did? So the sell you've spoken about it since we started the stream. We spoke about the sell. See, price got rejected exactly the level, but what made me not to take the trade? This was landing open, because the way the candle closed, the way the candle closed, the way the candle closed, the way the candle closed. Who understands the breakdown, what I did? How many people are confused with the breakdown that I did? If you understand, kindly indicate it in the chat, the comment section. If you understand, kindly indicate it in the comment section. If you don't, kindly let me know. Indicate it in the comment section. Even though we didn't take the trade, but we analyzed everything from the beginning to the end. All the levels have been indicated. All the levels have been indicated on the chart. Where price is going to get rejected, everything has been indicated on the charts. But the reason is what? So I'm very sure this thing is going to keep on moving down to this daily target. But maybe we can see some deep pullback before. We can see deep pullback before, but that's good. How many people don't understand? Kindly indicate it in the comment section. Broken down everything to the T. Yeah. So as I told you, this kind of setup mostly moves a lot. So I'm very sure price is going to move to get to the daily setup, the daily zone. Daily zone. Why did price never close with a wick? Damn. Why did price never close with a wick? 150 pips, 170, 160 pips. Okay, so Joseph Kwame Danko said he understands. Yeah, but I didn't get it. We didn't take the trade. So this would have been a 1 to 2. So this is my favorite. I don't know whether Brainy took it. This is Brainy's best setup. The H4 time frame. This is his. I don't know whether he took it. Price broke, rate tested. Brainy, are you here? If Brainy is here, I don't know whether he took it. That's his favorite setup. This would have been 1 to 2, quick 1 to 2. But the candle never closed with a wick. So you need to keep on learning. So this prediction is not something like I just figured it out in a day. I've watched several times. Okay, I can give you some examples of the same setup. I think I've analyzed the same setup with you people before. This same setup with you people before. That one was a buy. So example, this is an example of the setup. This is bullish. This is the opposite of what is happening over here. So it has happened a lot. It has happened a lot of times. It has happened a lot of times. Yeah, so that's cool. Couldn't take the trade though because of how the candle closed. Because of how the candle closed. $200 pips. Okay, guys, tomorrow too, I will show up. So the first move, the buy over here, the buy was missed. The buy was a missed trade at 7, and the sell missed it again. Why do I keep on missing penalties? Why do I keep on? Oh, this is not a mystery because of how the candle closed. So guys, it's not a mystery because of. But one thing, I wanted to take the trade because of lending open. Lending open, I understand there was going to be volume in the market. You get it? So I wanted to take the trade, but I said let me stick to my rules. Maybe this can, but giving a lot of excuses, bro. You just miss it. You didn't take it. Just accept. You didn't take it. Just accept. So that's fine. So I will learn from the trade what I did wrong. This would have been my second trade for the week. This would have been a second trade for the week. I think concentrating on the other person sometimes brings a lot of distraction. So this one, if it closed bearish, the chances that it will keep on moving is very high. Because now it has broken below, came back to the zone, but I have like 1 hour for. So hoping this candle is going to keep on moving down. Just a maze. Just a maze trade. This would have been cool 200 pips straight up. Cool 200 pip move. So what am I waiting for again? Let me check. Yeah. Okay guys, my time is up. So we break down the sell. So if you miss the analysis part, you can go back. I'll also go back and watch it again. So you can go back and watch it again. Okay, you can go back and watch it again and learn from the trade, because it's definitely going to happen. This is not the first time this thing is happening. It has happened over and over and over again. So today is not the first time of it happening. It's going to happen again. So if you miss the move, kindly learn from it. Go back and watch the stream again and learn from this move. So you see, price came and tapped the daily zone and now getting rejected. So that's fine. This would have been a cool 200 pips this morning. I would have called it a day since I'm going to be busy today. All right, guys. If I'm giving you like few seconds. If you have any question, kindly drop it in the chat box. If you have not liked the video, like the video, and kindly put the channel on all notification. Anytime I come live, you get the alerts. Anytime I come live, you get the alerts. Because of how the candle closed, that is why I didn't take the trade. Okay, so I think there's no question. All right, so thank you all for joining today's live stream. If you have not liked, kindly give a like, subscribe to the channel too as well, and share the channel too to your friends and family members too. So see you tomorrow same time. Bye. I'm trying to be consistent with the live stream, the lending session live stream. I'll be showing up. Let's hope every day. I'll try Monday to Friday, or maybe Monday is not part. Tuesdays, yeah, you make it Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fridays are not going to be part. So see you all same time. If you want to get in touch with me, I'll leave my contact in the comment section. In the description section, so you can get in touch with me too as well. If you want to learn from me, you can contact me. Bye bye to everyone, and see you same time tomorrow. Give a like to the stream.